to talk about a topic that's really facilitation and holding space, like anything else, is a real art. And I want to talk about 3 aspects of facilitation that I think can often be missed, or some of 1 or 2 of the 3 can be missed as a part of the whole of facilitating and holding space. And that is capacity, love, and embodiment. What is capacity? Capacity is the experience of having the nervous system range and space for your clients. Of course, capacity could be defined in all different kinds of ways, but in terms of holding space, that is how I will define it. There are many practitioners who are very well-intentioned. They have a lot of love. They even might have a lot of knowledge. They even might be embodied, but they don't necessarily have capacity or the bandwidth or the range. Maybe that's because they don't have capacity for their own feelings. Maybe it's circumstantial. Maybe they're going through something difficult in their life and they don't necessarily have the amount of capacity and range that their clients really need in order to be able to be held in their fullness. I heard a story today that propelled me to come on to this live, which is that one of my clients told me that she was working with a space holder, a facilitator, who told her all the time that she was too much, like there was something wrong with her, there was something too much about her. And the client didn't fully understand, but she really heard what this practitioner was saying, and she added to her beliefs that she was too much. Now, I don't remember how long it was, a few months or a year later, the practitioner came to her, and kudos to this practitioner. It takes a very honest person to do what they do when they know what they know and do better when they know better. And she said, actually, I was projecting that onto you. You are not too much. I have learned in my own therapeutic process that I don't have capacity for my own emotions. And therefore, your emotions, which were maybe big, I actually didn't have a space for them in my office. And she said, I just want to deeply apologize for that and also let you know that I might not be the best fit for you as a practitioner until I learn to either choose to expand my capacity or not. And my client was so grateful. She's like, wow, such integrity. And she was so sad because she wished her practitioner could have known that it was an option to turn her down if it wasn't the right fit. Capacity. It's okay to have boundaries with our clients. They don't need to emote at all times. It's actually really important to teach our clients maturation, and range includes boundaries and structure and all of that. But there's a difference between boundaries because of integrity and boundaries to help our clients, and boundaries because we actually can't handle the full range of human emotions that our clients might have. The second thing I want to talk about is love. If you don't love your clients, do not work with them. If there is a client that you feel triggered by, or there's a transference thing, or they remind you of your mother and you can't get past it, whatever, it's okay. We're human. But please, please, please choose to not work with them, or choose to be in supervision and choose to work on yourself. It is incredibly important to love our clients. When I went to social work school, they didn't talk about this. But I see more and more and more that love heals. And when we can truly love, first and foremost ourselves, and then overflow that love to our friends and our clients and those around us, that is what helps people heal. So much of trauma is this perceived lack of love. And when clients can really experience clean, boundaried, and embodied love, it can change their nervous system structure, can change their whole entire world. So please, please love your clients. And if there's a barrier to that, then don't work with them. C, embodiment. Can go to every training, learn every modality, get every last question answered, accumulate knowledge and so much knowing. But if we are not being and striving to be the thing that we're teaching, if we're not being ourselves, if we're not being human, if we're not being our soul, then we are not embodying what we are teaching. And our clients will not move the needle on their growth and on their progress. And having all three, having an authentic knowing of our capacity, there's no better or no worse. It's just a matter of being honest about it. And for those of you listening to this who have a lot of capacity, be honest with that also. It's okay to own that. It's okay to use it. We all have our gifts. I know for myself that God gifted me in this season of my life a lot of energy and capacity, and I'm going to use it because that is what the purpose of our gifts are, to use them. And not having as much is also a gift. It gives you a certain other gifts. It gives you a connection to humanity. It gives you a compassion for people's overwhelm. There is no right or wrong way. Just know where you are in this season. Space holding, the art of space holding asks for deep self-awareness, deep self-honesty, and constant ability to respond not only to others but to ourselves. Not only for others but for ourselves. Not only for ourselves but for others. Love. We must love our clients. We must love ourselves more. We must have boundaries. Boundaries is a form of love. Boundaries is love itself. I have met practitioners who love their clients so much that they give their clients more than they have, and then they have to, break up with them. Something has to give. Too much love is not love. Too much of love is codependency. Too much love is too much output and not enough input. In order to give real love, we need to receive deeply, deeply, deeply. And lastly, embodiment. Speaking and being who we are. Not only teaching something, but living it. Teaching our clients through being ourselves. Showing up as our authentic selves. It's the way we all heal. And wherever you are, there's no bad or good. There's no fast way or long way or short way to get somewhere. But staying in integrity with these three things is what will lead you and your clients to the most profound integration. Integrity, integration. To the most profound integration that they can possibly have. If anybody here has any questions, I'm so happy to answer them. You see. And I am just so grateful. I can't ever not be grateful to God for the opportunity to get to do this work, for the opportunity to continue to have self-awareness and responsibility, for the opportunity to choose to be alive and embodied in it all, for the opportunity to choose to surrender to my capacity or to grow my capacity in each and every moment, and for my opportunity to love myself and others in a way that feels so revolutionary and so like such a deep, deep blessing. Thank you for being here, and thank you for listening. And if you are a facilitator or practitioner and you know more things that contribute to the art of facilitation, definitely drop it in the comments, because we can all learn from one another, and I love to keep learning. Thank you.